Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Mick Alphanim. Now, before we get into the video, and we have a lot of XRP news to cover today, I just want to let everybody know that I'm having some type of major problem in the communities tab. Is not functioning for me anymore. Let me know if you can still see my post on your end. They completely erased every post that I have. I contacted YouTube support, so I'm waiting for them to get back to me. I was in the chat with them for a long time this morning trying to get things corrected and repaired in the communities tab. But as of right now, I cannot post in that communities tab. So I'll keep you updated, and hopefully they can get this resolved quickly. Just let me know if you guys can still see the posts that are there, both in the regular community tab and also in the members only section. Please let me know. Now, let's get to this XRP news here. This is on u.today. It's on their front page. Head over there and you can check this out. We're just going to read this a little bit here, and it goes as such. Ripple CEO doesn't expect many cryptos to survive. Let's scroll down. Now, didn't I say I've been saying this for almost a year now? It's just logical because most of crypto is not compliant. And it doesn't mean that just because they're not, I wouldn't say because they're not compliant, but they have some catching up to do. There are solid projects that have some catching up to do, but they're not catching up fast enough. And the SEC and other regulatory bodies, they will have no mercy. This is how they're projecting themselves. They will have no mercy on the crypto markets. They will wipe out most of crypto. Keep in mind, and this is just my opinion, that I believe firmly that they are lackeys of the legacy system. So it helps the legacy system to have less competition. Think less about crypto as coins and more so as technology and businesses. And those legacy system technologies and businesses don't want competition. So while they can't outright deny all of crypto, like they can't deny Stellar, Ripple, they have too many powerful partners. Algorand, they cannot deny them. They're already here. They're going to win. While they can't deny them, they can deny and shut down a lot of the other cryptocurrency companies. And as Gary Gensler said, they're coming after, he said, I believe he said first they're coming after the exchanges, and then they're going to be coming after the actual blockchains, the companies. So let's just read this a little bit here. It says crypto's Precambrian stage, for those of you who don't know, the Precambrian age happened much before, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's some dino people out there that's going to say, wait, now, Alphanim, say the right thing. Precambrian is long before the Jurassic, and all of those other ages that they say have occurred. Precambrian is one of the oldest, okay? So here we go. Crypto's Precambrian stage. In 2019, Garlinghouse famously predicted that 99% of all cryptos would go to zero. During an interview that took place in Davos, Switzerland, that's the World Economic Forum meeting, earlier today, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said that he agrees with Ethereum co-founder Gavin Wood's recent statement about how many cryptos will not survive. This is a red alert to a lot of people out there. Keep your ears and eyes open for catalysts for when they are starting to regulate certain cryptos out of existence. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but I don't take a lot of chances. I don't. And if I do have a quick money place, I'm in and I'm out surgically. Surgically, I'm in and I'm out. I know a lot of people are not like that. And I keep my ear and my eyes open for catalysts just in case anything happens. Worldly events also. Okay, so we want to protect our money at all costs, at all times. This is not a game. I don't play with money. I don't. I take it serious, just like a fight. Anybody who knew me from wrestling or jujitsu or boxing, they will tell you Mick was serious. He trained hard and he fought hard, wrestled hard, whatever. I'm the same way. I carry the same mentality here. Protect your money at all times. Keep your guard up and keep your chin down. So this is another red alert. Here we go. Okay, but he said, quote, I would echo that, Garlinghouse said about crypto, most of crypto not surviving. So they continue to iterate this. Gary Gensler has continuously come out and said that he believes all of crypto, I think they may have said except for Bitcoin, and that's a maybe, but he's continuously iterating that he believes all of crypto are securities. Red alert. Listen, be careful into the future. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but you know, I'm into the ISO coins. I'm into the bank coins. They're here. Safe money. They work with governments and things of that nature. And don't worry about crypto as a whole, because privacy coins will always be there. You saw what was happening with a certain privacy coin is actually up a lot right now. Now, I know about privacy coins. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but they can get rid of privacy coins. That's why you don't hear a lot about that. They don't even address it because they don't want to give it any publicity. Any type of lip service or wording put to privacy coins will alert people that privacy coins exist and they cannot be eradicated. They cannot be tracked. So crypto is not ever going to go away. It's just a matter of if people want to use crypto and advance themselves into other types of forms of crypto, like, for example, privacy coins. And what you have now in privacy coins, that's nothing compared to what's going to be happening in the future, especially, in my humble opinion, with the advent of CBDCs coming. People are going to make disgusting amounts of wealth when it comes to CBDCs. In my humble opinion, XRP holders stand. There's no guarantees, all right? That's not what I'm saying, and this is not financial advice. But XRP holders, in my humble opinion, stand to make a disgusting amount. XLM holders make a disgusting amount. Algo holders, the potentiality is there, right? But a lot of that money, and this is what I'm getting to, a lot of that money, they're not going to store in bank accounts. So it will remain in crypto, and a lot of people, mark my words, I believe this, a lot of people are going to move their money into privacy coins to protect it. Just my humble opinion. Let's move on to this second article, right? What do we have here now? In the words of the esteemed Amaru Shakur, SEC moves. This is on zcrypto.com, right on the front page. Go to zcrypto.com. Check these guys out. SEC moves to prevent XRP holders from participating in Ripple lawsuit because they don't want to feel that jab and that right cross. XRP holders, listen, we are ferocious, very ferocious. So let's just read this little tidbit here about the SEC actually battling against us. And we're the people they're supposed to be working with and protecting. You're going to fight us, really. We're telling you what we want, and you're claiming that you work for us, that you're protecting us. Also, you're a governmental entity, so you're servants. You're supposed to serve the public. That's not it. Listen, I know some people say they're servants. They are. They're a governmental entity. They supposed to work for the people, even though they flip that around now. They believe that they're some type of emperors and kings, which is ridiculous. But they're supposed to serve the people, and that's what they proclaim. But right here, you have them outright going against the people who hold XRP in the first place, telling the SEC to their face, hey, Ripple actually was a benefit to us by utilizing XRP. We're holding XRP, but Ripple didn't, they could choose to do anything they want. They chose to build around XRP, but they're decentralized. They're not connected. They didn't hurt us at all. We want our generational wealth. But I told you, there's something I saw in Gary Gensler. I'm still going to call him Mr. Gensler. You can respect an opponent. I respect all opponents. We step on that mat, I'm going to rip you apart. We step in that ring, I'm going at you. We could be best friends. I'm going to give you respect. But if we step in that ring, I'm coming for you. And that's how it is in business. And that's how it is in crypto. It's a fight. And so I told you I saw something in Gary Gensler. And Gary Gensler looks like a person who wants a fight. I read about his background. He's willing to die on that hill. So yes, I understand why he's going against us. That's just his nature. But let's read this little tidbit here. It says the United States Securities and Exchange Commission has told the court that it's planning to file an objection to the Amici request made on behalf of a group of individuals who own the XRP token. The agency is responding to the fact that that Rhode Island attorney and XRP enthusiast John Deaton recently asked the court for permission to represent 67,000 holders. Wow. SEC asked for another deadline extension. Last year, attorney John Deaton filed a petition to intervene in the SEC lawsuit against Ripple. Deaton's request was denied, but the court granted Amici status to 6 XRP holders. This means they would be involved in the case as friends of the court, and they would file briefs approved in advance by the presiding judge. Earlier this month, Deaton requested the court to file a brief of other actual XRP investors who have been hurt by the SEC action. The move was a direct response to the SEC bringing in an expert witness, Patrick B. Doobie, to testify on what XRP holders were thinking when they purchased the digital asset. They were thinking about making a whole lot of money. Listen, this is what they don't understand about decentralized protocols. Let me just take XLM and XRP. There's a correlation there, and they're closely related, and they serve a lot of the same markets. Stellar doesn't have to and isn't the major party that's building something that's going to bring XLM a high price. They're not the ones. It's IBM, Lightnet, and there's a couple of other individuals building out there, but we'll get to that later. The same could be done with XRP. Anybody could buy a bunch of XRP off the market right now, build infrastructure on it, build a system based on it, and utilize XRP right now. It's decentralized. They're not understanding, and they don't want to bring that aspect up. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I'm always willing to learn. What do we have here now? I'm sorry, I'm going to keep using that. I was listening to a little bit of Mr. Amaru Shakur today. So yeah, what do we have here now? Now the SEC is requesting District Judge Annalisa Torres for an extension of time until June the 7th. SEC, you can run, but you can't hide. I faced opponents like this before. So have the crypto community, where a lot of us are warriors, if not from the mat, if not from the boxing ring, the MMA gym. A lot of people are still sparring. I need to actually get in some sparring soon. But a lot of them are warriors, if not from combat sports. A lot of us are warriors from business. They're battle tested from business. We're not going down easily. Not going to happen. In fact, we're going to take this victory. You're not going to defeat us. Not going to happen. No, you're not going to defeat us. Now, let's continue on here to another article. This one also is on u.today. This is a big one that a lot of people are interested in, should be interested in. Ripple will consider IPO once SEC suit is over. This is from Brad Garlinghouse. Let's scroll down here. It says, according to CNBC, we'll just read this a little bit. This is on u.today. Once again, go there. It's on the front page, easily found, and check these guys out. Give them some traffic. According to CNBC, head of Ripple Labs, Brad Garlinghouse, mentioned during the World Economic Forum in Davos that the company will consider an initial public offering as soon as the suit with the SEC regulatory agency is over with. Okay, they have a lot more here to this article. Make sure you guys check this out. We've always known that. There's people that seem to believe that the lawsuit is not holding business back, that regulatory clarity is not holding business back. That is ridiculous. Who wants a lawsuit from the SEC? Who wants to get checked by the SEC? You see how they were bothering Elon Musk for a long time with Tesla and other things, I believe PayPal as well, things like that. SEC is an institution that constantly will badger you and give you a hard time. They're constantly at you, interfering with business. No one wants to deal with them. When there's regulatory clarity, a lot of legacy system money that's sitting on the side waiting for that clarity, because they don't want to be involved with something that was painted as an illegal security. This is why we don't need that negative stain. We need to bring this victory home, and we will, in my humble opinion. No guarantees. That's just how I feel. Because we don't want that negative stain on us. When it comes to prestige, we want to be the most prestigious. That brings in more money. That makes the deals easier to have. Banks don't want to say, yeah, hey, we did a deal with someone who, a company that is painted as having sold illegal securities. They don't want to deal with someone like that. That's number one. And a lot of businesses don't, by the way. I'm just taking banks as the biggest example. Then on top of that, I mean, there's so many reasons, but of course this has an impact. And as you see right here, Ripple will not even do an initial public offering until it's over. Until it's over. There's a reason for that. Let's go here. Okay, another big article. So much is happening with Ripple XRP today. Here we go. This is also on zcrypto.com. Go over there and check them out. They have been doing a great job. They're on fire over there on that website right now. We're just going to read a little tidbit here, give our thoughts on this. The article goes as such. Blockchain-friendly Georgia welcomes Ripple. Large-scale XRP adoption could be imminent. Yes. Bring that money home, Ripple. Bring that money. Keep fighting. Bring that money home. I can't wait. I'm fired up. Yep. I probably, somebody out there's like, man, Alvin, just get in the ring. Just do your sparring, man. You got to burn off some energy. I know. Probably hit the punching bag, something like that, you know. We'll see. Hit the punching bag, lift some weights, things like that. I really do. Got to stay healthy too. Got to keep a clear mind. But here we go. Blockchain. Blockchain friendly Georgia welcomes Ripple. According to May 24th tweet, Ripple's Garlinghouse discussed Georgia's vision of future of blockchain and regulation. With an innovative approach, the tiny nation in the Caucasus aspires to become a fintech hub. PM Irakli Garibashvili asked Garlinghouse to consider opening a corporate service center in Georgia, explaining that the country boasts favorable market conditions for the growth of cryptocurrencies. It does. I love Georgian people too. Oh man, so many good people in Georgia. Beautiful, beautiful place. Beautiful people also. He also noted that his government has already formulated a draft legal framework for regulating digital assets. Wow. There's some major stuff happening right now. Everyone pay attention with Stellar and Ripple. Wow. They're taking over. The legislation will be discussed with shareholders first before being sent to Parliament for approval. Okay, so we need to start expecting some updates on this. Georgia is notably a front runner in blockchain technology, having been the world's first nation to integrate into different areas of public administration, particularly the land registration process, where costs are reduced by 30%. Listen, the rest of the world is ready. Things are starting to speed up. In my humble opinion, there's been so much activity lately. So many places adopting the blockchains. Push for crypto adoption. As we all know, remittance markets are the key focus for Ripple, the company currently embroiled in the lawsuit. We already know all that. They love to put that in there. So far, Ripple has secured alliances with major financial institutions, probably over 500. They said it was over 400. That was like a year or two ago. It's got to be over 500 by now, in my humble opinion. Ripple doesn't stop. They have a fire in their belly. They're a lot like Alpha and they keep going for the win. They keep attacking. Till the last second, they keep attacking. So far, Ripple has secured alliances. Okay, with this in mind, as well as the success of Ripple's tech, the San Francisco-based crypto startup may be prepping to establish itself as the blockchain infrastructure solution for Georgia. Wow. Go for it, Ripple. Bring it home. Show these other blockchains how it's done. These guys are doing a good job. Oh, yeah, real good job. And like I said, I believe things will happen in levels. You got a couple of floods that will come into XRP. Then the tsunami. For those who are patient enough, that tsunami when the banks step in. Oh, over 400 financial institutions. That's what they declared. Look at, if you go to Amazon Web Services list, look at those banks. When that tsunami comes in for XRP, in my humble opinion, it's going to be muy linda, mi gente. Come with me. Crypto. Run quick, see. What do we have here now? Do you want to sell or buy? La da 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 da. Man, I tell you. Look at where they're setting up. Look how good the SEC case is going. Then on top of that, let's add in, I'm going to close out with this. Look how bad the economies are doing. Look how bad monetary policy has been. Look how bad the banks are doing. I made a post right before the community tab went haywire. I made a post that showed that banks are doing very bad, right? They lost a lot of money. And so if they were to utilize these technologies, they will be making a lot of money. Unfortunately, the worse that things get for the monetary system, the more they're going to want the bank coins, the more they're going to want to use that infrastructure because they need a life preserver. I told you this before. I don't say anything without thinking about it at least 1,000 times. It's just how I am. I can't even sleep. My mind is constantly trying to put puzzles together. I don't even sleep well half the time because my mind is constantly putting pieces together. It's just how it is. So I've thought about these things, is what I'm saying over and over and over again. I keep going over the pieces of information. They need a life preserver, in my humble opinion. And the blockchains are it. XRP, XLM, wholesale, retail, Algorand could do it all. Smart contracts, Algorand, Hedera, smart contracts, Cello can do it all, right? Or Cello can do a lot. I'm not sure how their smart contracts, or if they have smart contracts actually, so let me not say that. But Cello can do a lot. Let's just put it that way. XDC settlement tokens. I mean, trade finance. Let's get that. Let's make sure we say that. XDC trade finance. They just had a meeting down with the government in Panama. I mean, these bank coins have been making major moves lately. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So I'm going to do a little experiment actually, and try to post a members only video tomorrow morning just to see if it actually will post. I couldn't make any community post at all. That was very disturbing. And like I said, I'll keep everyone updated. Just let me know on your end if you can see anything. Okay, I would greatly appreciate that. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.